Question 3, Part B. Heather decides to swim every day to improve her fitness level. On the first day, she swims 750 meters, and on each day after that, she swims 100 meters more than the previous day. That is, she swims 850 meters on the second day, 950 meters on the third day, and so on. Part 1. Write down a formula for the distance she swims on the nth day. We can model this situation as an arithmetic series. Now we know it's arithmetic because the length swum each day increases by the same amount, which is equivalent to the common difference of the arithmetic series. Now the first term of the arithmetic series represents the length that Heather swims on the first day, which is 750 meters. So the arithmetic series is 750 plus 850 plus 950 and so on. So the first term A is 750 and the common difference D is 100. Now the nth term of this series is given by Tn, or the nth term, is equal to A plus n minus 1 in brackets times D. Now A is 750, D is 100, so substituting those two values for A and D, we have 750 plus n minus 1 in brackets times 100. Expanding the brackets here, we get Tn is equal to 750 plus 100n minus 100. Combining the like terms, we get the nth term is equal to 650 plus 100n. Therefore, the distance swum on the nth day is given by 650 plus 100n meters. Part 2. How far does she swim on the 10th day? Using the formula that we found in Part 1, the distance swum on the 10th day is given by T10 is equal to 650 plus 100 times 10, which is equal to 1,650. Therefore, the distance swum on the 10th day is 1,650 meters. Part 3. What is the total distance she swims in the first 10 days? To find the total distance swum in the first n days, we can use the sum of an arithmetic series formula. Sn equals n over 2 times a plus tn in brackets. Now part 3 is asking us to find the total distance swum in the first 10 days. So n is equal to 10. A is equal to 750, which is the first term of this arithmetic series, and T10, which represents the distance swum on the 10th day, which we found in part 2, is 1,650. So S10, which is the distance swum in the first 10 days, is equal to 10 over 2 times 750 plus 1,650 in brackets, which equals 12,000. Therefore, the total distance swum in the first 10 days is 12,000 meters. Part 4. After how many days does the total distance she has swum equal the width of the English Channel, a distance of 34 kilometers? This part is asking us to find the number of days it's going to take Heather to swim a total distance that is equivalent to the width of the English Channel, which is 34 kilometers. Now, because the arithmetic series is in meters, we need to convert the 34 kilometers into meters first. So 34 kilometers times 1,000 is equal to 34,000 meters. Now, because we're trying to find the value of n, which represents the number of days it's going to take Heather to swim a total of 34,000 meters, we need to use this sum formula here. That is, Sn is equal to n over 2 times, open bracket, 2a plus n minus 1 in brackets times d, close brackets, where Sn is equal to 34,000, a is equal to 750, d is equal to 100, and n is unknown at this stage. So we need to solve for n the equation 34,000 equals n over 2 times, open bracket, 2 times 750 plus n minus 1 in brackets times 100, close brackets. Now 2 times 750 is 1,500. Expanding n minus 1 in brackets times 100, we get 100n minus 100. And we can also multiply the left-hand side by the denominator 2 here, that's under the n. And that gives us 68,000 on the left-hand side. So the equation becomes 68,000 is equal to n times, open bracket, 1,500 plus 100n minus 100, close brackets. Now we can combine these two like terms. 1,500 minus 100 is equal to 1,400. So the equation becomes 68,000 equals n times 100n plus 1,400 in brackets. Expanding the right-hand side, the equation becomes 68,000 equals 100n squared plus 1,400n. Then dividing all terms by 100, we get 680 equals n squared plus 14n. We can then rearrange this equation to form a monic quadratic equation, n squared plus 14n minus 680 equals 0. We can either factorize the left-hand side or use the quadratic formula to find the values of n such that n squared plus 14n minus 680 equals 0. I'm going to use the quadratic formula to find those values of n. So n is equal to, open bracket, 14 plus or minus the square root of 14 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 680, close brackets, divided by 2 times 1. So evaluating the right-hand side, we get n is equal to negative 34 or n is equal to 20. But n must be greater than 0 since it represents the number of days. Hence, the only valid solution is n equals 20. Therefore, it takes Heather 20 days to swim a total distance equal to the width of the English Channel.